Now, in other news, one of the substations at Mariannhill near Pinetown in KwaZulu-Natal is ablaze. Several suburbs have been left in the dark as a result. For more, we're joined by our reporter Mlungisi Khumalo. Mlungisi, you are on the way to the scene. Where are you right now?
Okay, thank you very much. Currently, we are in Pinetown, KwaZulu-Natal, where the KwaZulu-Natal power station unfortunately burnt. Now we understand that over 65,000 liters of oil currently is burning as we speak, but currently now the fire has been put off by the firefighters. We are still currently on the scene right now trying to assess the damage that has been done. But with me, I've got Mr. Chris van der Berg, who's the councillor of this particular area, who will just give us a brief overview as to what transpired and what led to this fire. Thank you very much for your time, Chris. Just briefly, what happened here today, this afternoon?
Thanks very much. At about 15:03, the section of the substation caught alight. By the time I arrived at 15:30, fire department were on scene. Electricity department came and switched the power station off. To the best of my understanding, there's 4 main lines into the substation, and this would cover one of those lines. So there are 3 other lines that, once the fire's put out and everything has been checked, they then will assess the damage and what needs to be done before they can switch the other 3 lines back on. And the fire that was burning was incredibly at an incredibly tense heat because of that oil. They had to put foam on it to put it out. They're busy dousing the last parts of it and cooling it all off to make sure it doesn't flame up again.
Now, Chris, I also understand that this particular power station is extremely old and it was due for service. Tell us more about that, please.
Thanks very much. To the best of my knowledge, the substation that caught alight today was actually in plans to be replaced with a newer station or newer equipment, and I think that it's a very strong possibility that it was age that set the fire in the beginning.
Now one can also predict that the damage that has been caused by this has actually also caused some blackouts in the area. Can you confirm this with us?
Yes, I'm not sure exactly which areas would be affected, but the substation covers the south area of eThekwini. The city does have an ability to reroute electricity, so they may have rerouted some of the electricity at this stage, but at this currently the substation is totally switched off.
Now, Chris, I understand that we do not know the cause of that fire, but how soon can we expect an investigation to be concluded and for us to know the cause of the fire?
I wouldn't even hazard a guess. Everything needs to be cooled down properly, and I'm sure that they will start on it straight away and get it up and running as soon as possible. It may take a week.
Thank you very much. That was Chris van der Berg, the councillor over here in Pinetown, just giving us a brief overview as to how the fire came about. And also he mentioned also during the interview that over 65,000 liters of oil were burning currently. But yes, the fire has been doused off as we speak, and the firemen are now making their way back to the offices. But we understand now there's an investigation this is currently going. Back to you in studio.
All right, thank you very much, and we'll keep updating you. The last thing South Africa needs with our very fragile power system, that substation completely off, but the fire doused, as he said.